Well, you're not going to believe this. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton testified that she had zero knowledge about the need for more security before the Benghazi terror attack. You remember that. But a scathing new House report sharply contradicts her sworn testimony. House Oversight Committee Chairman Darrell Issa joins us right now with more. Chairman Issa, you've been on this from day one. You released a 43-page report, and in it, it says what about what the U.S., the former Secretary of State knew?
Well, Secretary of State was just wrong. She said she did not participate in this, and yet only a few months before the attack, she outright denied security in her signature in a cable, April 2012.
Here was it says, the report cites a 2012 spring exchange with Gene Kranz, the U.S. ambassador to Libya, at that time requesting more security, and Clinton responded by saying, proceed with security reduction efforts. That is direct contradiction of what she told everybody, told the country.
Well, and Brian, the thing that our report shows and our continued investigation shows is they had a policy of normalization appearance. They did everything they could to make it look like they had won the war and had the peace. And so the policy that you saw in that April cable is the policy that led to the ambassador being exposed and killed. It led to the absence of a plan in what is still basically a war zone.
So the Democrats are saying, look, we did an independent report. Admiral Mike Mullen and Tom Pickering led it. What's the problem? Republicans are just relentless on this.
Well, you know, on October 10th, long before their report came out, we did a hearing, and some of this was discovered. A lot of the input into this page goes all the way back to that early discovery. None of it's been disputed. I bless the Democrats' hearts. They like their report, but they can't find a factual heir to ours. And as we go into more documents, ones that we now want to have given to us, not just allowed to look at, we're going to find more of these kinds of mistakes that need to be corrected.
So we're going to follow this real quick. There's people trying to get on planes over the last few days and are 92 hours, 3 hours late, and they're told sequestration is the reason. What's the truth as you see it?
The truth before our committee was straightforward. There were more air traffic controllers after sequestration than there were a number of years ago when there were more flights. The truth is they built up inefficiency, and when we've asked them to make small cuts, they've done these furloughs and then basically said, here's the excuse for slowdowns. Ray LaHood, Secretary LaHood, good friend, good guy. Bottom line is 47,000 people getting 11 furlough days over the rest of the year is not a policy of how you minimize impact to the American people.
But it is a it's a recipe for maximum pain and inconvenience.
And I believe the Office of Management Budget and the President's office is coordinating and making all these cabinet officers do a less good job.
And thanks so much for the Armed Forces Foundation.
Thank you. It was great last night.
You are a huge supporter, and they couldn't do it without you. Thanks so much for coming down. And
couldn't
plus,
do it without you.
You actually have served as well. Business, served in the military, and now in Congress. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Brian.
All right.